Hi, and welcome to Moonbeam Connections. I'm Jacqui-Leigh. Today on Healing from the Storm, we're going to be looking at missed promotions. So if you recently went for promotion, or even before, previously went through the promotion process, but didn't actually get the promotion, this is for you. So we're going to look at here, why didn't I get that promotion? Or not so much why didn't I get that promotion. We're trying to heal from the disappointment of not getting that promotion. So I'm going to draw a card from the tarot deck to sort of guide this automatic writing session. And then I will bring out my board. As always, I do set the intention that these videos reach those who need them when they need them. So if this video did reach you, it means that it was meant for you. Doesn't mean the entire thing's meant for you. It might just only be part of the message. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So we're asking Spirit for some help on healing on the promotion that we did not get. And I'm sure we're all been there before. Strength. Okay, so we got the Strength card. So the Strength card is all about an internal strength, an internal quiet strength. So it's about having courage, having the patience to wait, right? That can take a lot of strength sometimes, right? There's lots of times where it's just, I don't have time to wait for this. I don't have time. I need this now. I need this now. But strength can be that having the patience to wait for things to play themselves out, right? To see what happens. And then also having that internal courage, inner power, right? This is all about understanding what your core belief system is and being willing to stand within that core belief system regardless of what's happening around you. And so the Strength card is not about sort of muscle strength or brute strength, right? It's not about using your muscles, using your power, using your weight in order to overtake someone or take what you want forcefully, or intimidate people into giving you what you want. That's not what this is. We're not using strength, external strength, in order to acquire what we want. We're using internal strength, a quiet strength, right? And sometimes this can be a very quiet strength where it's just because we have different belief systems. I am going to stand in the strength of my belief system and the power of my belief system that I believe these things to be right, and I know why. But that doesn't mean that, oh, this guy believes something different, so I got to go fight him, and I got to go tell him, and I got to go convince him that he's got to do something different. No, 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 no. This is you standing within your power, standing within your strength, standing within your beliefs and being willing to defend them and stand up for them, but not trying to force them on other people, trying to overtake other people, trying to dictate what other people do, make people do things, right? And it can be about making people do things or change how they are, change how they think, but it's not this brute strength, right? There's patience involved. So maybe if you think someone has the wrong belief about something, it could be having chats, and it could be over a long time, right? It may be that we have to have 6, 7, 20 conversations over the course of a year or 2 years for you to sort of finally see my viewpoint or understand why I believe the way I do and why I think this is right, and for you to see my point of view. So it's about having this quiet, patient, internal strength about you, right? It's not a loud, vicious, overpowering strength. That's not what it is. So I will pull out my board now. We're quite far into it. Apparently I can talk a lot. So as always, I do write in silence and then I dub back over. So sometimes the dubbing is a little off, or as I'm dubbing over, I'll trip over words because sometimes it's hard to read my own writing. I don't have the prettiest writing, but it's what I got. It's what we're going to deal with. So I will be quiet for a moment here, get into my meditation mode, and we're going to see what Spirit has for us. We're healing from the storm of a missed promotion. So what does Spirit want us to know about healing from the storm of a missed promotion? missing a promotion or not getting the job you wanted can be very hard emotionally and bring you to a low place. But you must encompass the feeling, the value, the strength of the strength card. Understand that your value is not dependent on promotion. Your worth is not determined by recognition or the accolades you receive. Your value is the same inherent value everyone has. You must live within the power of yourself, within your self confidence that this was not for you and that you are still and valuable, worthwhile person. Understand that Spirit has a plan for you and knows what is best for you, even when you don't know or don't agree. You didn't get what you wanted this time, but you may have dodged a bullet. You may have been out of your element. You may have hated the work, or there may be a different, better, more joyful path you are meant to be on. Don't look at missed opportunities or disappointments negatively. Understand that you are on the right path, and there are opportunities for you. Opportunities meant for you that will align and come to you as you continue down your path. Understand you are complete. You are worthy. Love. Okay, so this is all about understanding that these missed opportunities, or not getting what you want, it can be very emotionally hard, but you need to stand in your strength. Stand in understanding that your value is not collecting all these accolades, right? Your value is not about, ooh, I got this promotion. Ooh, I make this much money. Ooh, I managed to get this award for this. Ooh, I got recognition for this. That's not your value at all. That's great. Everybody loves getting promoted, being recognized, making a lot of money. Nobody's going to turn that down. But this is all about understanding that irregardless about what's happening around you, whether other people recognize the work you've done or appreciate the work you've done, that you have inherent value regardless of that. And this was not your path, right? It may have seemed like it, oh my God, this is a perfect job, perfect job. But you know what? Once you got into it, you may have found out, oh, this job sucks. I don't really like this. I wish I had never got promoted. I was content in my old job, and now I absolutely hate this. Or it may be that if you took this job over here, you never would have went for this opportunity that's over here. And this opportunity is the one you're supposed to take. This opportunity is what's going to make you happy, satisfied, fulfilled, feel that you're providing value to people or value to society or doing something that's worthwhile. And so what I want to really just sort of point out here is just because you missed that promotion, it doesn't say anything about you as a person, and that you have to stand in your own strength and understanding that you are still a whole good person, worthy of being promoted, right? But this was not your promotion. Spirit has plans for us, right? So what is that thing? Life happens while we make other plans. Yes, we make plans and Spirit goes, no, life is over here. This is where we're supposed to be. I know you think that's awesome, but you don't know what's over here. You don't know what this could be. You don't know what lesson you still need to learn over here. It could even be that, yeah, you didn't get this promotion because there is a lesson you need to learn over here. And that once you learn that lesson over here, whatever it is, then that promotion will come to you, because then you'll be ready for it. You'll enjoy it. You'll be prepared for it, right? So I hope this message helped. Please, let's try and always look at the bright side of things. We never know what opportunities we're actually being given when something gets taken away, or when we get disappointed, or when we don't get what we want, right? So there's always more to come. There's always new things on the horizon. Spirit's always trying to guide you to your greatest and highest good at every moment. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sending you peace, love, and happiness. Bye for now.